We are so ready to roll. We locked in. We focused. One day at a time, though. We still got a long way to go. We got a week, 13, 12 days. So, hey, we got 12 days to polish our game up.
Is this the longest, stretch right now, camp? Because you're close, but you're not.
Nah, I think this the best part because you kind of can install Miami, kind of, learn their tendencies, learn, what they're going to do and, how to stop them. And, we don't have to focus on beating each other up anymore. We kind of go against a scout team, but it's really not a scout team because it's the second team offense running Miami plays, so you still get a great look. So I think this the best part of camp because I'm tired of playing LSU, because they're my brothers. I'm ready to play somebody else.
You were on your freshman year, you were on a team that had, Tre'Davious, Jamal, a lot of talent. I mean, but we're hearing this could be Dave's Aranda's best defense in his 3 years. Do you think that could be the case?
It will be the case, and I don't mean that in a cocky way. I just mean that in a confident way because, Coach Dave has been able to put in a lot of defenses. When those guys were here, we only ran 4 defenses, so everybody in the country knew what we was running, but those guys were so good you couldn't stop them. He didn't really have much time to implement, his whole system. So now he's been here so long, he just added in, and now I think he's at the top of his game. So, I think he's going to have a lot of fun. After the first scrimmage, he told me, he was like, it felt like he was playing because he was able to call a variety of things. He didn't take the whole playbook into the scrimmage, but he was able to mix things up and keep the offense guessing. And so, if he that confident, he that happy, then I am too.
You say 4 defenses. What are you looking at now?
We're just looking at a lot more. I don't really want to say it on film because, I can't get nobody no cheat code to what we're gonna do against them. But they gotta know they gotta be ready at all times, and we're not gonna be as predictable as we have been in the past. And we got a lot of different coverages that we are gonna play this year.
And it's just variations probably on some of those same defenses.
Yeah, it's some of the same defense, new defenses. He went around the country to NFL teams, learning new things. So, I think he's the mastermind, behind the game plan, and we'll have a great game plan every week. So I feel like this defense, with the players that we do have, we got some big name guys and we got some guys that's going to make some names for themselves. So, but the thing that we rely on is just all 11 guys to the ball playing with, great effort. And I think that's what make us be a dominant defense because we play so well together.
Did you do the most talking at the team meeting last week? Or?
Most definitely. Y'all know I like to talk, so, Coach gave us opportunity. We want to have a team only meeting, and, I want to set the record straight on, how things are going to be this season and, what we're looking forward to and, what we need to do to just be a better team as a whole.
As a leader on this team, what is the message that you want your teammates to have throughout the season?
Mainly just focus on one game at a time, and let's get better each and every day at practice. Practices for Coach O are really short, but they fast, and you got to be attention to detail. So just telling them we need to be serious about everything we do. We need to act as professionals on and off the field because being at LSU, you're in a lot of spotlight. And, I was telling them how I never won a state championship or nothing, and, guys in the room have. And I just want that feeling of, just being on top. And, I'm willing to do anything to get it. And I told them I was 150% dialed in. And if they wanted to, be my brother and be my teammate, then they'll do the same thing I was doing. They'll sacrifice for the team. So that was just my main message to the team. And, I think I got my point across to those guys, and I think everybody, are ready to, do something special this season.
How do you hold each other accountable off the field? If that's something that you're talking about, being a brotherhood with each other and making sure they're doing the right things all the time, is it more important now than ever?
Yeah, most definitely. That's the most important thing because, football is second. Being a great person is, what comes first. And, it can take you a lot of places in life. Me, I'm a great person to everybody. I'm respectful, I'm humble, and I feel like, the man above put me in a lot of great positions. And, he blesses me a lot because I do things like that. So just telling anybody, if you see anybody doing something dumb, just kind of pull them aside and, kind of tell them because at the end of the day, they'll listen to one another more than they'll listen to a stranger. So we need to be the ones that hold each other accountable. So basically just, being somebody's mom or dad, every day, even though y'all are close in age.
What had you most fired up last week?
fired up as in.
Like at that team meeting, I mean, you kind of talked about it, but.
The thing I was most fired up about is just how close to the season we are, and we just need to get everything on track because, I be on social media and that other team, they ready for us. Like, they talking noise and stuff, and, they don't care who our quarterback is. They don't care what offense we run. They going to smack us in the mouth. So, I just want my team to be ready. And, I feel like it starts with me. If I'm not ready, they not ready, but I'm ready. So I just want them to be on the same page as me.
What was your thoughts on the poll that came out yesterday, the preseason top 25?
Oh, I liked it. I liked every bit of it. I feel like that's what we deserve. I think we was number 25, and I just look at it as a ladder. Each week we can climb up the ladder, and we're gonna be playing some top, ranked teams. So that's gonna even help us when we knock those teams out. But we gotta take it week in and week out. So at the end of the season, I want to be at the top of the ladder. So kind of got like a stepping stone type of mindset for this season.
Tell me about Foster. Are you guys like the mirror opposites of each other? You guys both love to talk. Think you're the best on the field probably when you're playing.
Yeah. During fall camp, I hated Foster. Man, I hate Foster, but man, that guy, he give everything to this team because we had so many tight ends go down, and he was taking all the reps. And, like, I noticed that, and I had told him after one practice, I was like, bro, I'm proud of you because, you never cried, you never complained, you just did it, and you did it, to the best of your ability. So that's just to show you, what type of team player he is. He never blinked, like Coach O say, don't blink. One man go down, another man step up. We really didn't have nobody to step up because everybody at tight end was down. And he just kept going, his motor, his drive. How could you not want to play with a guy like him? But, yeah, he's a different leader in his way. And I'm a different leader in my way, but at the end of the day, we both older guys, and we both want the same for this program. So, at the end of the day, we're on the same team. We're both going to have on the same color jersey, same color helmet, and we're going to be kicking the other team instead of each other now that we out of fall camp.
Do you really hate him?
No, I don't really hate him.
Those pass rushers you guys have that are kind of fighting at the bit to prove themselves, what are you seeing out of them, and what do you think they're going to do this year?
Get a lot of sacks. Yeah, get a lot of sacks. So then the offensive lines can slide out to those guys, and then Mr. 40 and Mr. 6 and whoever in that inside linebacker can get sacks up the middle. Because when you block out, you forget about the middle. So, I mean, I'm proud of those guys. They work extremely hard. I see them watching film all the time together with their coach, and, they just want to be the best. And, don't nobody – want more for another person on the team than each other. Everybody want everybody to do good. It's everybody year. So, I like the mindset that everybody got on the team, want everybody to do well.
Tell us about Jacob. What have you seen from him, and how is he progressing?
I seen a guy who is just as good as anybody in the country at linebacker, but I also seen a guy who has matured over the past year, not being able to play, coming in as the #1 linebacker, not really knowing the game, and just wanting to be a student of the game, and now it's paying off for him. He's making plays. He's asking me for advice, which he should have been doing because I told him to. But he's just becoming an all-around player. He's in his playbook more, and, now he's about to get ready and show the world what he can do. So for all the teams that, want a game plan against me, they can't stop him. So we still going to be good either way it goes.
I heard you had a good plan to make the offense better. You told the guys in there?
No, I ain't telling them. I told them if the offense want to get better, it ain't too much better they can be, but I feel like the offense needs to let me get a couple goal line carries because I was recruited here to play running back, and I still haven't touched the ball yet. I got one interception and one strip, but that don't count. I need to get the ball going forward already and just plow my way into the end zone. So if y'all watching this and, can y'all please tweet at Coach O, Coach Ensmig, and tell him to get Devin the ball. Thank you.
You said you hated Foster more. You must hate Joe Burrow because you didn't get $100.
Yeah, man, that's kind of sad. I could have got a free $100, but I guess I didn't deserve it. I didn't go out and catch a pick. I haven't caught an interception all fall camp because I guess people scared to throw my way because I'm a good defender. So that's how I like to look at it. But yeah, shout out to Joe I can't believe I'm saying this, but you did a good job by not throwing me a pick this fall camp.
But you think it's a conspiracy? He was throwing at everybody else except you?
Yeah, a couple people caught a pick. I ain't gonna say he was throwing it to everybody else, but a couple people caught a pick off of him, but it wasn't me. And so that's the only thing I'm mad at, because I could have had free money, that I worked hard for, but I didn't get it. But, I mean, it's all good at the end of the day. I'll think of another bet to get him with for like a real-life game situation.
I don't know if you've seen the Netflix hit Last Chance U, but one of the things their coaches says is if all the players believe and buy into the program that they can do anything, they can literally win every game. Do you believe that for LSU?
I most definitely believe that, because, we got a lot of great people on the coaching staff, and, they doing a lot of things to put us in the right position. The only thing we got to do is believe in what they doing and go out and execute. And we go out and execute the plan, they'll keep getting better game plans week in and week out, and we'll keep winning and keep rolling. So, I mean, it's on us to do what they want us to do, because they're going to do their job. We just got to do our job.
Devin, you talking about Miami, and you said those guys are ready and this and that. They apparently have All-Americans on defense and everything. I mean, although you don't go head-to-head with those guys, is this kind of a competition in terms of, who's got the best defensive players and showing out and all that?
No, it ain't a competition. They might be in competition with us, but I'm going to take my team over anybody any day. I don't care if they got the #1 ranked defense in the country. I still believe that we the best. And we're going to show it soon, I don't really like to talk a lot, but, when it comes to my guys, I'm going to brag on my guys as much as I can, because at the end of the day, I know they're going to back it up with their play, come each and, the Sunday and every Saturday following. So, I'm taking LSU guys over any guys in the country.
You, speaking of guys, you and Greedy landed on a couple more All-American teams. What does that mean for you to maybe get the recognition you probably thought you deserved last year?
Oh, it means a lot. A lot of people don't know, me and Greedy been knowing each other since we was basically like in elementary school. We grew up 45 minutes, different towns. We always played AAU basketball together, so we traveled the world together playing basketball when we was younger. So we just got like a long-lasting friendship that's been forever, and we still just as tight as today. He can call me for anything, and I'm just proud that for both of us to be in this spotlight, because we worked hard. I feel like he had to work even harder, because he was a redshirt guy and he had a lot to prove. People picked on him last year and they paid for it. So I'm just ready to see what God has in store for us this year, because I know this summer we really got after it. We really told ourselves, hey, we can be the top in the country at our position. We can win this, and this, and we can be the leaders of the team and help the team get to a SEC national championship playoffs. And I think that we're ready to do it, and we got the spotlight on us, and we're gonna shine.
Is creating more turnovers, is that the biggest thing that you guys want to improve upon from last year?
Yes, it's the biggest thing. And having all 11 guys around the ball when, someone tackles the ball. And that's just like when people's like, Devin get a lot of assist tackles, because we want that. We want tigers on tigers, because, if you got more than one person around the ball, that means the defense is locked in, they're doing their job, they being aggressive. Because, once one person hits you, that don't mean can't nobody else come jump on you. Just ask Grant Delpit, he does that a lot to me. But, that's for another day. But, yeah, that's what we want, a lot of turnovers.
When Bill Bush is screaming about 24 dropped interceptions in the last 2 years, does that apply to linebackers also? Or,
I don't know. I guess it would apply to the whole defense, but the DBs have more opportunity than we have, so they got to cash in on those interceptions.
Are you saying Grant tackles you instead of the
Yeah, he always come jump on me. Like when I'm getting especially when I get tackles for losses, I can show you numerous of plays. Grant Delpit always come out of nowhere and jump on the pile. But I mean, that's what I expect from him. They're just showing, he want to be around the ball, and we need all 11 guys doing that. And I feel like we can be a better defense. But from fall camp, that's what our defense was doing, and that's why everybody feel like we could be so good, because everybody playing with a high energy, and we just flying around to the ball.
What's it like practicing against one of the biggest offensive line LSU's put together in a couple years?
It's hard. It's hard. But, hey, iron sharpens iron. They make me better, I make them better. But, I think that's one of the things that people don't realize, how many young guys that was on that line last year playing, and, they brought a lot of people back. So, I mean, I feel like that's the strength of our offense. It starts with those guys, whether it's in the run game or it's in protection. They so good that we don't even have to leave our running backs in the block. They can get out and make plays themselves, because our line's so good they can pick up the protections.
You got a favorite run call?
Yeah, I like when they run outside so I can chase them down, because I like to run sideways sometimes. I like to play in between the tackles, but getting going sideline to sideline, showing my speed, and when they run outside plays where it's outside zone to stretch, I get to run them down and put it on tape.
What about for you?
Hey, one more question for Devin.
For me,
Yeah.
for if I was the running back,
Yeah.
I was just running right up the middle. Just running right up the middle. Give me a touchdown. So, hey.